So for today's Fit Friday video, I will be showing you some healthy summer dinner recipes, and I feel like everyone considers different things healthy, but I would consider these healthier and much lighter meals than I would typically make in the winter time. I just think they're perfect. Every night my husband and I have been cooking together and just trying to come up with new, like, healthier alternatives to our meals. So it's just definitely been something really fun that you can do with someone, even a friend, and kind of come up with great ideas. So these are some of the meals that we have come up with recently and have been loving. So hopefully you guys find this helpful. I know I find these videos so helpful, so hopefully you guys do too. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just hop right in. For the cedar wrapped salmon, we went ahead and just took 2 fillets of salmon and marinated them in olive oil and some Lowry seasoning salt, and then put 2 lemons on top. And then what you just do is you buy these little cedar wraps from the store, and then you wrap them in. But this, I totally give credit to my husband because he clearly does all the work for this. But then you're going to go ahead and just take the string that it comes with and kind of just wrap it up in it like a little present. And yeah, it's as easy as that. And then as a side, we paired it with some zucchini and asparagus. With the zucchini, he just put the olive oil on it and some Lowry's seasoning salt again. And for the asparagus, he diced up some garlic and olive oil and I think some like salt and pepper. And we just go ahead and put that on the grill, and I believe he grilled these for about 15 minutes. And he was explaining this here, but unfortunately the footage of the noise was just way too loud, so I'm gonna have to do this voiceover now. And so you just grill it like that for about 15-20 minutes, and then you flip it 1 time. And obviously I was watching this. And about 5 or 10 minutes before you take the salmon off, you put the vegetables on the grill and just, you know, fire those up. I don't really know. And yeah, it's amazing. So once 20 minutes has gone by, you're just going to want to cut that string and then scoop out the salmon. And we used a spatula just because it was a little easier to scrape it off the bottom, because sometimes it sticks a little bit. But yeah, other than that, it is finished. And this is seriously one of my favorite meals ever. It is so good. The next meal is just a grilled chicken kind of meal, and we had this chicken here marinating in a bourbon glaze marinade, and it is so good, and just some corn that we're going to put on the grill. And as a side, we are going to be making some like twice baked cauliflower. So it kind of tastes like twice baked potatoes, but it's cauliflower. And I actually got this from Yvette from Beauty by Miss Outlaw, so I will link it below because that is where I got this. So you're going to steam up your cauliflower, mash it up like I did. You're going to add about a 1/2 cup of low-fat sour cream, 1/2 cup of cheese. I used cheddar, and you're just going to mix it all up. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some pepper and garlic seasoning. I think it's just garlic salt, and stir it all up. And once it's all stirred, you're just going to go ahead and add it to a baking dish. Some type of, obviously, ceramic bowl will work. And kind of just spread it around like you would potatoes. And then I like to top it with a little bit of cheese. And then I put that in the oven for about 15 minutes. So once the 20 minutes has gone by, you could take your chicken, corn, and twice baked cauliflower off and enjoy it. The next meal is what I call like a caprese pasta dish, and this is definitely an alternative to using a heavy red sauce. So we made this up just because we wanted something really light and not as filling. So you're going to go ahead and have cherry tomatoes. You're also going to have up some fresh mozzarella balls, and we also have a basil plant. So I took some leaves off, and I'm just going to slice those up because the mozzarella balls and the basil are going to be our toppings, and then I'm going to dice up some garlic. So once I have all that chopped, I go ahead, I put about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan, my tomatoes and your garlic, and you're just going to simmer that for anywhere, I think like 6 minutes. And this is the ravioli I chose, and it was a tomato and basil filled ravioli, and that's our favorite brand. I just love it. It's really good. It's all natural. So you're going to go ahead and boil that up, and while you're boiling your tortellini, you're going to want, actually ravioli, that's ravioli. You're going to want to just add the basil at the very end so it doesn't get super soggy. And to top this off, again, like I said, you add some more fresh basil and mozzarella balls, and that is it. It is such a lightweight pasta. We absolutely love it. So the last meal is an avocado BLT, but really I call it an ALT because I don't do the bacon, but you definitely can. So what I like to do for this sandwich is tomato, lettuce, avocado, a 12-grain bread, and some cheese. And I chose Swiss, but you can obviously choose whatever you would like. And so what I go ahead and do is I put my bread in the oven and melt the cheese, and then I top it off with my lettuce, and then I put on my tomato, and then I put on my avocado, and yeah, it kind of is a little slippery, so it all falls off there, but that's okay. And then I decided to add a chipotle mayo to give it a little bit of a kick. I added some pepper, and I think that was it. And so yeah, obviously you can add bacon if you want bacon, but otherwise I do that. And as a side, I chose to do kale chips, and now these are one of my most favorite things in the world. They are way better than, yep, that's my husband. He's being crazy, and he will see his face in a second. And I told him I was going to keep it in because he does things like this to me. And so anyway, you just pull the kale off of the stem, and you just kind of place it all over the pan. And you want to use a larger amount because it will shrink down. And then I just kind of drizzle over some olive oil, and I put on some garlic salt. Preheat the oven to 350 and put them in for about 11 minutes. You will see them get soggy, and then they will crisp up, so don't worry. And that is it. That is my ALT, right? Yeah. And thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this and can get some good dinner ideas, and I will see you in my next video.